Hey everybody, welcome back to the Planes, Trains, and Comic Books channel. My name is Matt, and today we're going to review Silver Coin number 3. Before we get into that, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing, subscribing, all that stuff, it really helps me out. Comment down below. Did you read this? Are you checking out this book? It's pretty awesome, so I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. With that said, let's get straight into it. First things first, we got the cover here. This is number 3, but it's an anthology series, so every issue of this is a single story contained in itself. It's all just revolving around this coin that people are finding that gives them luck sometimes, or it just changes either their fates or it just affects their life in some way. One thing I liked is it says the silver coin, a curse needs to feed. So that's kind of like the premise of this one. So right away we start off with it's 1986 in December, and these kids have botched a home invasion. They accidentally, while tying up the homeowner, he died of a heart attack. They're freaking out. You know, they don't know what to do. He wasn't supposed to die. He was just supposed to be in the corner or whatever while they robbed him. But now he's dead. So there's like a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and then a friend. And the friend is like crazy. Like he's like the psychopath of the group. And the boyfriend and the girlfriend here are like, they freak out more as far as like they don't want to kill the guy or anything. And they feel bad about it. So, but they still decide to steal everything, and they go through with it. And as they're going through the house looking for stuff, she either, I wasn't sure on this whether she finds the coin in his house or if she already had the coin. Not sure because they don't show her grab it. But either way, she's got the coin because she starts hearing the body talking, and it literally says her name, Lisa, and it says, "It does not belong to you." And she's like, "What the hell? Like, this dude's talking to me and he knew my name." And they're like, "No, man, this guy is fully dead." They're like, "You're just going crazy. That's just called a death rattle. It's like gases escaping from the corpse." Then when they're finished, the friend, who's fucking crazy, he's like, "You know what? Let's just burn the house down," because he's like super crazy arsonist. So he burns the house down. He justifies it by saying, you know, fingerprints were everywhere, but obviously he just likes to burn stuff. So, and then as they're driving away, they run a stop sign in the middle of the night, you know, obviously, and a cop sees them, starts chasing them. They're like, "Oh shit!" And she pulls out the coin, I guess, and is looking at it like it calls her, kind of thing, and it's got an eye that opens up on it, which is pretty creepy. And then it just kind of like tells her where to go, and she's like, "Oh, I know how to lose them. Take the next left." And like we think, oh, it's telling them how to get away from the cops or whatever. But they take the next left. They go into like this forest area park. Then this raven comes out of nowhere and their car crashes. The crazy friend is dead 100%. The boyfriend's still alive, and he's like, "Hey, help me! Like, get out of here before the cops show up," because their car flipped over pretty hard. And then she starts hearing the death rattle talking again, but now it's coming from the crazy friend, and he's like, "Bring it to me." And then she's got like this crazy possessed look on her face, and her boyfriend's like, "Oh, Lisa, like, yeah, totally, help me out before the cops come." So she pulls this piece of glass out of her arm, and then proceeds to slit his throat because she's like possessed by the coin, and the coin needs sacrifice. It needs blood. So uh then she just yells like, "Sorry," after she like slits his throat with the glass. She goes into the woods as the cops show up. Then the police follow her into the woods, and she is listening to these like voices, and as she's listening to them, we see like these weird bodies appear, and they're telling her they cannot enter, like, allow them no further trespass, and only the possessor of the coin is welcome here. And so there's like these weird, I don't know, zombie women or something that are in here. So this is like some weird ancient forest or some shit. And she's like, yes, like she gets possessed, and she goes and fights the cops. Now I don't want to spoil this whole issue, so I'm gonna leave it there. But needless to say, this was a really solid issue. I like this a lot. I'm a big fan of this horror anthology style because even if you don't like one, the next one, it's a new writer, same. I think they're all the same artist though, because the art is always solid on all of them. So it's got a like a really good feel. We don't know yet what the coin is about. They don't answer that 100% in this either. So towards the end, like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything, but they don't answer all the questions about the coin yet because it's only issue 3 out of 5. So I'm assuming they're going to fill us in a little bit on where this coin comes from later on. But needless to say, it's an evil coin. It wants blood. Yeah, with that being said, I mean, I really like this one. I think everybody should check this series out. There wasn't too much else going on this week that I really felt like I needed to review, and I thought this one was really fun. So I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. For horror wise, I liked it a lot. It had a lot of good, kill scenes and gore, and I didn't know where it was going to go. And it was surprising the whole time. Like, I didn't think the girlfriend was going to be the one who was like murdering people and stuff. So yeah, on that note, once again, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing, subscribing, all that stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.